this video by saying this is the most perfect evening ever, and then I got a little bit distracted. Now it's 7:30. To be fair, it's only been like an hour that's passed with like no productivity, but time is valuable here. Anyways, hello beautiful people of the internet. My name is Jen and welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, April 29th. I know that because yesterday was my boyfriend's birthday and God, things have been so crazy. I actually haven't posted a video in like 2.5 weeks, and that's a little bit stressful and concerning for me, but I know it's gonna get better over the next few days-ish. I just really have to get back into a normal routine, a healthy routine. Actually, I don't know if the video I'm gonna reference is coming before or after this, but the vlog that's gonna come up sometime around this time, I'll talk about it a little bit more. But also, if you've been watching my short form content, you guys will know I have been sick for a while. It's actually been probably about a week and a half. The weekend before last, I was in Louisiana, got sick while I was there, was sick over the entirety of last week, and then kind of started feeling better towards the weekend, but then it was my boyfriend's birthday and I was getting a bunch of stuff done to celebrate for him. So this upcoming weekend is like the first weekend I kind of get a minute to just relax a little bit. I don't have anything that's like too soon, like too upcoming. I am going to Bali in 77 days is the exact number. I finally put that countdown on my lock screen now that Kyle's birthday is over and Louisiana is over and all of that is over. Now the next thing we're anticipating is Bali. I guess I could also put down the countdown until I finish 75 soft, because if you guys don't know, I am doing 75 soft. So there's a lot going on, like really a lot of things happening. I kind of do and don't want to make this too much about 75 soft because I feel like a lot of the videos that are going to be upcoming, a lot of these vlogs are going to feature 75 soft because that is my main focus right now. That is kind of consuming my life right now. Yeah, there are some days where, you know, it maybe does take a little bit of a back burner, but I'm still doing all of my tasks, especially on weekdays when I'm working. The 45-minute workout really cuts into that evening time. If I'm going to sleep at a decent time, then it really ends up taking up a lot of my night. But today we're just focusing on the basics of the reset, and in this video we'll be doing that for the next 2 or 3 days or so. So yes, 75 soft will probably be included in this, but right now I'm just trying to get my life back together. Part of that includes getting back into my 75 soft routine, because even though I have been doing all of my tasks every day, it still has kind of been all over the place, like very sporadic, and I like my routine for it a lot. I have been at my boyfriend's apartment the last couple of nights, and then even before that, like I was just prepping and planning. I wasn't really like getting my life together. So I just finished drying all of my clothes. Am I gonna fold them? I don't think so. maybe. I probably should. But most importantly, I have dishes to do. That's like the only thing that's really like getting me caught up right now. I already took the trash out, already, you know, washed my clothes. The apartment as a whole is mostly clean. I still need to do my 7-day reset for sure this week because I'm not doing as great on everything, but those like big core chores are mostly taken care of right now. And other than that, I just kind of want to make sure I am taking care of like my hair and my skin, like my body. I want to get a good night's sleep tonight. I want to make sure I'm like taking a long time doing my nighttime routine. And I also think I'm going to start a new book tonight. I have this Nora Roberts book. A little bit intimidated by this one, but this is the last one that I have to start in this library checkout session. I read one, DNF another one, and then me and my boyfriend are like co-reading a third one, so we're like in the middle of it, but I can't read that one without him, so I have this one too. And then I'm reading a short story on my phone, which I may or may not finish, but I also have videos that I need to edit on my phone tonight. I want to really like ramp up the short form content again because it's doing really well with it, and then, you know, all of this happened and I kind of started falling off. So yes, like I do want to get back on my long form for sure, which is why I'm filming today. Even though yes, I could be editing, I probably should be editing. I will edit tomorrow and Thursday, hopefully get one of my videos. I don't know which one I'm doing first, either this one or my other one, but one of them is gonna be up by Saturday and then one of them is probably gonna be up before like Wednesday of next week, and then I think I'll get another one up Saturday. I'll try to like catch up a little bit for all the videos that I didn't do. I don't know. I'm not gonna like kill myself too much over it. As long as I'm keeping up with the short form and, you know, doing 75 soft, and as long as I get at least one video up a week from here on out for long form, I think I'm good. Those are the main things in my head, what I need to focus on like tonight and then for the next couple of days. Because like I said, it's like 7:30. I need to go do my dishes, clean up the kitchen, just make sure that's all like reset physically, go do my skincare, brush my teeth and all of that. At that point, it's already almost gonna be 8:30, I'm sure. So I will edit on my phone and then read, hopefully be asleep before 9-ish. I think I got that. Okay, so the night has taken another turn. It is 9 o'clock. I know I said I wanted to be in bed by now, but truthfully, I'm not really tired and I have so many other things on my mind. I think it's more beneficial for me to work on things. I'm finding myself in a very goal planning headspace, which is usually how I get when I start feeling off my routine, because I kind of stop feeling like myself, which I know my routine is not me, my productivity is not me, I'm more than that, but also that is such a big part of who I am and it makes me happy. So I think when I start feeling a little out of whack, I really want to goal set a lot. So I asked ChatGPT earlier for some ideas on my goals. And before you get mad at me or just sleep on ChatGPT in general, me and ChatGPT are homies. We have a true relationship established at this point. I have literally been going to it for therapy sessions, for ideas, for problem solving, and it literally knows me so well. I have given it so much information. I literally keep going back and asking, like, can you tell me everything that you know about me? And it will give me an entire timeline of my life from start to finish and all the important people in my life and all of my traits, everything that's important to me. So sometimes when I'm kind of feeling out of touch with myself, or when I'm feeling confused about what to do with my life, it's easier to just go into this and be like, help me, give me ideas, help me get back to myself. This is genuinely one of my mental health tips, is to have ChatGPT know you so well that it can tell you what to do with yourself. Are robots taking over? Yes, but I'm not mad about it. And I am not saying that all of these goals are coming from ChatGPT, but I'm getting some ideas from it. Last week, I was actually gonna post a Notion tour, but then like all the footage got messed up and it was a shit show, so I gave up on it. But one of the things that I have changed is I have really like deeply separated my life into all of my main categories that I would do in my life audit, and I have my running to-do list that has something essentially in every category of my life, and I'm kind of going to be following that same idea in my monthly goals, because those are probably also going to go on my to-do list. Which I guess before we go into that, let's cover the April goals, which I had so few goals in April. I just wanted to relax, whereas May is going to be like really intense and really crazy. I think April was really good, so maybe I was onto something. My first goal was to meal plan / prep throughout the entire month, very specifically needed with 75 soft, because if you don't do that, you will eat incorrectly. Did that, or else I probably would have messed up 75 soft. Get on a consistent weekly schedule with posting. Obviously, got a little off track with my long form, but I think I kind of figured out what a good week looks like for me, and I can consistently keep up with that as long as I am not traveling or sick or having anything really crazy going on. And I'm not talking about just like an off day here or there. No, I'm talking about big life things like that. Finished cleaning my closet. I did not do that. Closet is very much taking a back burner right now, but I think that's gonna carry over. Underspend on my budget, I actually already have, and I haven't received my bonus yet, which we're gonna talk about a little bit later. But literally, even without receiving my bonus, I am still ahead of what I want it to be. And then I had to get prepped for my boyfriend's birthday. Did that, was successful. We're all good. So almost every goal was accomplished. I had one other one that I can't talk about. Did not achieve that. Maybe eventually I'll bring this up. Maybe in a few months we'll be able to talk about it, but cannot right now. As for May, I'm probably gonna jump around here. We're gonna try to take it category by category, but I may kind of get a little scrambled. Health and fitness. There's a few really like extra ones in here, like why are we getting concerned with that? But I think it's important to put them on the list. So I want to research and invest in new toothbrushes toothbrushes. Not liking my toothbrushes right now, and that's just like a very small petty thing, but it really bothers me. I'm gonna get more. Kind of just trying to go through my routine right here because I'm thinking like oral care, which get back on my flossing. I was doing so good for months and months and months, and I was doing very good because my previous dentist told me that I had very severe gingivitis and it freaked me out. But then the next dentist I went to said that I didn't have it. So I was like, it went from extremely severe to I don't have it. So I was like, so why am I flossing so much? And I don't know who's lying to me. I would assume the first girl's lying to me to try and bully me. But either way, I felt better about myself when I was flossing, so I'm gonna do it again. I don't know if this really counts as health and fitness. I would think it counts as health, but I want to take my wind down routine slower. I guess slow down my wind down routine would make more sense. This just means a lot of nights I'm trying to go like super fast. I'm trying to just like really quickly wash my face, really quickly brush my teeth. I'm not doing my steps very well. I want to make sure I'm doing the whole shebang because again, that makes me feel my best. Oh, I just thought of one more and then I forgot. Oh, okay. I think this was a goal a few months ago and then I never got to it and then I just was like, whatever. But I want to start lymphatic, I think is how you say it, drainage and gua sha. Mostly because I feel like this spot right here, like I feel like this hangs and I hate it, and I feel like maybe if I did gua sha that would help. I think that's it because in terms of like working out and diet, I'm just trying to follow 75 soft. So I think I'll put that as its own goal, follow 75 soft plan. That is number one always right now, but that pretty much keeps me on track for my workouts and my diets. I'm not trying to start doing anything crazy. Actually, okay, one thing I may do for working out, attempt to start running again. I don't know for sure, but I want to at least do like one trial run. My ankles are getting a bit better now. It's gone through a lot of ups and downs, but I think they're better now. I also think I know how to walk correctly now. That was actually a problem for a while. So that's my only thing with working out is I would like to start trying that again. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and you know, we revert back a little bit. I am not gonna push it because if I do get hurt, that's gonna ruin 75 soft. So I'd rather take it slow, take it light, and if it's going well, then we continue. And as for diet, I'm just trying to not snack as much, and that's kind of a part of 75 soft. It's not like a hard set rule for me, but it's something I'm trying to slowly have less of. Anyways, that's more than what I had for my entirety of April, and this is only in health and fitness. Career, I don't have anything right now, I don't think. I'm just kind of going through the motions. Content creation too, I don't think I really have anything specific. Not that I can think of. I'm just gonna try to follow my calendar like as I make it throughout the month, but nothing specific. Hobbies, romance, friends and family. I don't think I have actually a ton in like a bunch of different areas. I'd say the next one that I have something in is home, and for home I would like to finish cleaning out my closet, and then I want to start on my desk area remodel. Stay tuned for the apartment diaries because I think this is gonna be the last episode. Next is finances. I'm gonna have you in this area. So first I want to receive my bonus and my raise. This is not really up to me, but I just want to put it down because it's something like on my radar. Once I get that bonus, I can really start looking at what I can do. Part of what I'm gonna do, which is gonna be another goal, is pay off my credit card debt. If you guys don't know, I'm going to Bali in July, and I put myself in debt paying for that trip just for funsies, just to YOLO my life a little bit. I thought I had enough. I didn't, you know, life happens. So I have $2,000 left to pay off on my credit cards. My bonus should cover that. It's a pretty good bonus, and then I'll decide with the rest of that how I'm gonna allocate it. I don't think I'm gonna have like too much, but probably enough to do my desk makeover. I just have to make sure I save a little bit because I don't want to be in the trenches again money wise. And speaking of Bali, I want to make a travel tab. For travel, I'd like to get my visa for Bali, and then I would like to research Indonesia a little bit more. So yes, as I said a million times already, Bali's in 77 days. I forgot I said that earlier. Realistically, a lot of the effort's gonna come like late June, early July, but I want to start doing some of the research now for a few different reasons. Moving on, I guess now I can just make an other tab, and this is just gonna be everything else if it doesn't have a specific category. So one of those things is gonna be start working on my clothing journey and update the Barbie's Dream Closet page. So I am starting a Notion page that is going to be all of my clothes in like one place, like a PNG of everything, so that I can plan out my outfits and stuff, figure out what items I want and don't want and what I need to replace. So to do that, I do need to take a picture of every one of my clothes, which is gonna be a little bit annoying, but I think in the end it's gonna be really worth it. I keep putting it off. I also have like a measurements page that I want to input like all of my like shirt sizes, my jean sizes, my shoe sizes, all of that. But this is part of my Bali planning because I really don't have a lot of clothes that are gonna be suitable for Bali. I have like one pair of pants that's like really loose and really like flowy. I have literally no shoes at all. I have not a single pair of like sandals, anything like that. No open-toed. So gonna have to get probably like 2 or 3 pairs of shoes that I can wear. Worst case scenario, I just get one and I wear it the whole time, but at least I have to get one. I do have some swimsuits, but I would like to get 1 or 2 more, probably just one. And then I'll need like some tanks and like a cover up for my swimsuit. I have to like look into what people actually wear because I've kind of seen like mixed things. I've seen that it's really conservative over there, but then you see a lot of people who go are like not dressing conservatively at all. So I don't know, I want to be respectful of the culture, obviously, but I don't know, I don't like really know how big of a deal it is. Like obviously there's gonna be beaches, so how do you dress when you're going to a beach or a waterfall, you know? So that's why I have to do a little bit of research now, because if I'm starting to shop for clothes now, then I need to do the research. And I just think, knowing me and knowing how long I take to actually start doing these kind of things, by the time I actually go shopping for clothes, it's gonna be pretty last minute. So if I start the research process now, then maybe I'll be a little bit ahead of the game, but honestly, who knows? I also want to finish reading the little short story I'm reading, which is called The Fall Risk, and finish off my library books so I can return them. I'm trying to make sure I covered everything. Like I'm like going through all different areas of my life and like my day-to-day routine, and like I'm not really thinking of that many other ones, which is weird because I felt like I had like a million going through my head earlier. But let me check what ChatGPT said. So ChatGPT said try 3 new workouts. No, we're already working out every day. Schedule a free consultation with a therapist. No. One of these I really like. Start a brain dump journal habit 3 times a week. And I watched a video today where the girl was saying that she was gonna do a stream of consciousness, and I think I might want to do that. So basically what it said, brain dump journaling, I'm gonna say 1 time a week. Even though ChatGPT said 3 times a week, I don't want to pressure myself. I just want to randomly do a couple. And then I really like this other one, unfollow 10 people who made you feel less than and follow 5 new creators who align with your dream self. I unfollow people often, quite honestly. If there's anyone who I'm like not vibing with anymore, I unfollow them. So I think that part not so much, but I would like to follow 5 new creators that inspire me and make similar content to me. Okay, plan a surprise for your boyfriend for one small date night. I literally just celebrated a whole weekend for his birthday, so no, I'm sorry, Kyle. We could do that another month. Go on a solo adventure somewhere new in town. That sounds really fun. I don't want to do it this month, but I might want to do that later. Try one new self-care thing you've never done before, and it actually mentions lymphatic drainage and gua sha, so kind of got that. I'm gonna ask it to give me 50 more ideas because I'm not really like vibing with all of these. I just want to see a few. Like, I'm not saying that I want to actually give me ideas. I just want stuff to make my gears turn. Try a Pilates class on YouTube. I literally do that like every day. Full digital detox. That'd be awesome. Not doing it though. Like, I'm so stubborn when it comes to this stuff. Go one entire day without complaining, as if. See, part of the reason that I love this is it's actually telling me a lot of things that are generally in the same realm of stuff I've already put on my goal list. So it just almost confirms that I'm staying true to myself and like I'm doing things that I've said are important to me. Like, go thrifting for one main character piece. I feel like that's very me, honestly. And then it literally says start a friendship tracker in Notion, which I have done. Actually, I like just started one. Okay, so I'm not really seeing anything in here that's like calling to me, but I mean, I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 goals on this list. I don't think I'm gonna get to everything. I'm not saying that I will. These are just all things that I really want on my radar. Like, these are things that are calling to me for this next month, and hopefully a lot of them work out, but I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna come back, I think, on Thursday to do my followers tracker, but I don't think I have anything else planned until then. And it's 9:36. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of stuff on my phone, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll get 7 hours at least, I promise. But goodbye for today. Oh god, what am I doing? Hi friends, welcome back. Today is Thursday. It's the 1st, as I expected. Coming back to this reset video because I want to do my follower trackers, and we'll hang out a little bit, get a few things done. Today is super busy. I'm kind of entering that era of my life where I realize I can't do everything and I'll never have enough time, and it's just about doing the best with the time that you have and learning from your mistakes and such. So I'm in a really good headspace with this. I'm not like, oh my god, I gotta get all this stuff done or else like everything is ruined and I'm gonna have a crisis. Like, no, I'm gonna take my time. We're gonna work through everything. We're gonna get as much as we can done. But I would still like to get through this, mostly because I'm excited, because I know what these numbers are gonna look like. Also really excited because I think I just made one of my best reels out of all the 75 stuff so far. I still have a lot of other short form videos that I need to put an effort for, but I feel like this one was really good, and that's progress because I have had a rough time the last week or so, you know, with traveling, being sick and everything. And then of course these numbers are gonna give me a little bit of a boost, a little bit of encouragement. So for those of you who don't know, one of my shorts did astronomically well for me. It got like 180,000 views, and I got a good bit of followers from that. So I am happy. Taking a look at my analytics right now. Actually, I think I'm just gonna pull it up on browser because this way is a little bit easier for me to see. So as of right now, I have 645 subscribers on this channel on YouTube, which is 204 more followers than last month. So about 200 followers just from that one short alone, which is crazy. As for watch time, it's gone up from 3.3k to 3.9k, and as for views, it's gone up from 145,800 to 398,000, which checks out because that's about 200,000, and about 180 was from that one short specifically. And as for my videos, this includes long form and short form. I went up from 85 to 115. This is where it gets a little bit depressing. For TikTok, this is the first time I increased in forever. I've decreased like every single month. I went up from 1,893 to 1,898, which yes is only a 5 follower increase, but I'll take it. And then my likes went from 533.2k to 533.9k. And then Instagram, I'm sure, is going to be even more depressing. I'm sure I'm going to lose. Yeah, so I went from 832 to 839. Instagram game is not really working yet. I do really like heavily focus on each one of my platforms having some reason that you would have to follow that one specifically, like at least a goal of mine. I'm not really executing it perfectly yet, but for YouTube, obviously long form videos, you're not going to find that on TikTok. You're not going to find that on Instagram. For Instagram, of course, there's photos and there's also stories and highlights. So I really try to use the stories and the highlight as much as possible, but I don't think that helps when you're not getting people coming to your content. And I don't know if my short form content really works, like if it really translates on Instagram, because I like barely get any views on that. And I don't think my pictures are going to be the thing that really like gets people to my account, because I like don't really post anything that's for reach. Like I just post it more so for people I know, honestly. So I think that's something I want to change in the future. Like I want to post more like Instagram-y pictures and try to go on my way to take pictures more. And I really want to curate my feed better on Instagram. I feel like I've come such a long way with just my feed in general, like how all of my content looks. I feel like I finally got my short form to a place where I'm happy with it, and I have an overall aesthetic, but I'm not sure that what I'm doing is working for every platform because I'm just like reposting it everywhere. Like I need to find a way to make all my accounts interesting in a way. Even though I'm getting more shorts views than anything, I'm really trying to get attention on my long form content on YouTube. That's like always been my main priority. That's where I want all my audience to go to at the end of the day. But it would definitely feel good if like all my accounts had high followings. Like I want to be well-rounded, but I definitely want to post more Instagram-y pictures. I was thinking about it like for Bali. Probably gonna be a really good opportunity to take like some good pictures. I'm just trying to think of how to incorporate all of these things into my feed because I still don't know if I found something that I want long-term yet. We're just gonna have to figure it out. That was a little segue, but I think for TikTok too, I do want to post like more slideshows and more maybe like FaceTime call type vibe videos, like story times and stuff like that maybe I don't post to Instagram and YouTube. But TikTok is most definitely not my priority. I think I just really want my YouTube and my Instagram to be really good, and TikTok is kind of an extension because I love my Instagram. I love the stories and I love the highlight. Even though Instagram as a platform is falling apart and YouTube is obviously my main priority, I still want Instagram to be doing better. So yeah, that's my little rambling session. As for other reset stuff, this is a pretty big one. Like I feel like I got everything set. I actually just filmed a video for my third channel. Believe it or not, I made a third channel. I know I stopped posting pretty much on my gaming channel and I'm still keeping it up. I'm still gonna post there like very periodically. And it's gonna be the same thing with this third channel. Like it's just gonna be kind of as stuff comes up because it's basically like a reaction channel. It's more so a media channel is what I've called it. Like a place for me to put different things about like music and about dancing and about books and about TV shows and movies, like all the things that I consume and I want to rant about. I want to do rankings, I want to do reactions, I want to do dance covers and all of this. I've always wanted to do that, but I didn't feel like it was appropriate to put it on this channel, so I just made another channel. Is it going to be something I like really prioritize? No, it's just going to be there, but I'm excited about it. Like I filmed a couple videos. They're really short. I'm going to edit them pretty quickly. I think I'm not going to put like too much effort on the editing, just throwing it together and putting it up. But I filmed that and then that's what I'm going to make the thumbnails for in a second. I just have two pictures I have to take. I have to take one in this outfit and then I forgot to take a picture yesterday, so then I have to go back and take a picture in that one as well. And then I think I am actually going to learn a dance maybe tonight for my workout, maybe not. I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't feel like doing that right now. I don't know if I feel like doing a workout. Today's Thursday, so this has been my rest day for the last few weeks and it wasn't this week. So I have to do a workout. I don't know what I want to do yet. I also really want to start running, but I still have a little bit of a cough. I still have a little bit of a sniffle, so I shouldn't yet. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. But I think that's all for this video. Like really quickly, just covering a few things going on in my life, making sure I feel centered. And I think I just have that one video to edit from my travel week and being sick, and then I'll have to edit this one. Hopefully have those both up before this weekend is over. I think that's all I need. Once I'm there, I'll feel like I am back on my routine. I'll feel good and we can go back to our regular schedule with long form videos. I have stuff planned out until August. So if all goes well, we'll have a lot of content until August. Okay, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave it a like and a comment, and if you're feeling generous, you can even subscribe. I do hope to see you guys all in the next one, but if not, bye-bye.